Hello everyone. In this video, let's see how to create line in Vasool Drive application. After entering username and password, you will come to the collection screen. This is a very new account where you will not have a line, right? There are two ways to create line. You can click the plus button here itself and you can create a line. And in future, if you want to edit any value in the line, you can go to settings and the third option line will be there, right? Here you can create, update, delete, all the line management can happen here. I'll just click line, and what are all the lines you created will be displayed here. If you want to create a new line, click the plus button on the top. Okay, now you will be landed with new line screen where you can add line. When you give just save button, it will tell, right, line name and line type is required. These two are mandatory. You have to enter this value. Rest of the parameters, rest of the fields are optional. If you want, you can give, otherwise you can ignore, right? Let me create a daily line, right, and I will explain to each field what it is, what it does. Okay, let's a line name I'll just give as daily, and if you want, you can give the place where you go for line, city name or area name, whatever, or otherwise you can give as daily. And line type, there are many line types are there. If the collection is based on daily, you give daily. If it is every Monday, give weekly. If it is every month, you can give monthly. Enterprise is similar to this. Instead of giving money, you will give a product like a cell phone or washing machine, whatever a product you will sell, or even people are giving rice, right? You will give that product, and then for that product every week you collect the amount. So that is the enterprise. Monthly interest is, right, you will just collect only interest every month. For example, you will pay 1 lakh to the customer. Every month the customer will pay only interest. The interest value can be anything, 1500, 2000 or 2100, whatever the value you set. Based on that interest alone he will pay, and after 1 or 2 years he will settle that entire principal, and then we can close the loan. So that is monthly interest. Auto finance, if you want to give vehicle loan, and you can use auto finance. Gold loan, if you want to give a gold loan, you can choose that line type as gold. Okay, now I'll just go with line type as daily. Also I will explain the remaining fields and its purpose, right? Interest per 100, for example, let's say if you are giving a loan amount as 10,000, and if you will collect 12,000, right, the 2000 is interest, right? You can give as 20 rupees here. If you give as 20 rupees, while giving a loan, if you enter in amount field 10,000, interest 2000 will be filled automatically. There is another scenario where people just give 9,000 and they will, or 8,500, and they will enter the interest amount as 1000 or 1500. On those cases this won't work. You just clear and you give the value as empty or 0. Okay, for those who only it is useful, for example, people giving 10,000 and then they are collecting 2,000, or 5,000 they are collecting 1,000 extra, 6,000, like those people they can give amount in interest per 100. Bill amount is nothing but document charge. Okay, if you are collecting document charge, you give a value for that, otherwise you leave it as an empty. Most of the daily lines are 60 days or 100 days. Okay, if you have 60 days, or if it is mixed, you can give at the time of giving a loan also, but just give which one falls more, right? Let's say 90% of the time the loan is 100 days and only 10% is 60 days. You just give as 100, so that only for the 10% of the loan you can give as 60, and then you can update. Bad loan days is the after how many days the loan become bad, right? See, if the people are 100 days, if they are getting for 100 days, usually they should pay within 130 days. If the loan is not completed within 130 days, we can consider that as a bad loan. For now I'll give bad loan as 130, right? If it is weekly line, let's say 10 weeks, right, it is 70 days. If you want to give bad loan for weekly line, let's say after 15 weeks it should go to bad loan, you have to give the bad loan days value as 105 here. If you give 105, if it is monthly, let's say 10 month 300, you can give that bad loan days as 300 or 350. Irrespective of the line type, here you have to give in days. Close loan manually, whether you want to close the loan or system itself close the loan. By default, system itself close the loan when you need to close the loan. For example, you gave the loan amount as 10,000, right? If you want to close the loan less than 10,000 or more than 10,000, for example, the customer paid only 9,500 and he want to close the loan, if that is the case, or if you got 10,500, at that time you can enable close loan manually so that you can close the loan yourself. If in order to system close the loan, the exact amount should match. If it is 10,000, the customer should pay 10,000, then only the system will close the loan. Enable penalty is nothing but, right, if you have a penalty option, you can enable it, otherwise you can switch it off, right? When you enable penalty, it will ask whether penalty is per 100 or per day. Whatever the way you collect the penalty, you can choose that option. For now, I will off the penalty. And bank name, for example, if most of the time, if there is chances, right, people will pay in online. Let's say you have a 2 to 3 bank account, either HDFC, ICICI Bank, or you are collecting using UPI QR code. You might be getting Phone Pay or Google Pay. You can give bank name as ICICI, SBI, like that, whatever. Comma separated, you give whatever the bank you have, you can give in comma separated. And if you give save, when you keep the amount in online, it will ask which bank you did that collection. Okay, at that time, what you can do is you can just select that bank and then you can submit. Okay, so that will be in daily report. It will show from this bank 10,000 came, from SBI 5,000 came, like that. It will be helpful for your accounting. UPI QR code, let's say you have Google Pay and Phone Pay, it has two different bank account. You can upload both in this QR code, and in the collection screen where we will keep the collection entries, there will be option to view the QR code. You can show the QR code to the customer. Customer can scan the QR code and then they will pay the loan. Okay, and that's about it. Okay, right. Let's say, right, I'll just create a weekly line, right? I'll just give the line type as weekly, and then I'll keep line type weekly. When you create a weekly line, you need to give day also. Let's say I'll give Monday, or I'll keep the line name also Monday. And here only one option additionally will get added: keep paid customer in completed tab. What it means is, if it is let's say today Monday, 100 customers are there, 90 customers paid on Monday itself, 10 customers, the remaining 10 customers will be in collect tab for the remaining 6 days. 7th day, that is next Monday, everyone will come to the collect page. All the 100 customers will come to the collect page. If you keep this option on, it will be like that. Okay, so I think that's about it. And whatever the line type you have, you can create and then you can use it. Thank you.